Good afternoon, dear friends. In last lecture, I have discussed the various morphological or various classification of bacteria, then ultrastructure of bacteria. Today, we will see the growth curve of bacteria. This is important. So, today we will see the growth curve of bacteria. The bacteria growth can take place by the process of that is binary fission. Keep in mind, the bacteria's growth, it can be takes place by binary fission, and during that process, that is binary fission, so many phases are happening. During the different events takes place, there are 5 types of growth curve. First, growth cycle, then biphasic growth, then maintenance of cell in exponential phase, then synchronous growth, and bacterial growth in vivo. First, that is growth cycle. The bacterial growth is regulated by nutritional environment. When suitable environment is there, that time the bacterium is incubated. Its growth leads to increase in the number of cells, which allows the definite course. The growth curve of bacteria, it having 4 phases. First, lag phase, then log phase, then stationary phase, and decline phase. There are 4 phases in bacterial growth cycle. First, lag phase, then log phase. This log phase is called as logarithmic phase or exponential phase. First, lag phase, then log phase. This log phase is also called as what? That is logarithmic phase, or it is also called as exponential phase. Then next, that is stationary phase, and last, that is decline phase. These are the 4 phases in bacterial growth cycle. Here we can see the graph, that is number of bacteria versus time. Lag phase, log phase, stationary phase, and death phase. Here we can see the graph, that is the number of bacteria versus time. Lag phase, log phase, then stationary phase, and death phase. We will see one by one. First, that is lag phase. The duration for this phase, it is 1 to 4 hours. In this phase, the bacteria adapt themselves to growth condition. It is the period where the individual bacteria are maturing and not yet able to divide. See here, keep in mind, it is the period where the individual bacteria are maturing and not yet able to divide during the lag phase of bacterial growth cycle. During the lag phase of bacterial growth cycle, the synthesis of RNA, enzymes, and other molecules are occurs. It means what? During the lag phase of this bacterial growth cycle, or that is the synthesis of RNA, then synthesis of enzymes, and synthesis of molecules can occur. Next, the length of this phase, it is depend upon the type of bacterial species. Yes, the length of this phase, it means the length of lag phase, it is depend upon what? It is depend upon the bacterial species. Then culture medium and environmental factor. Yes, the length of this phase, it is depend upon basically first, that is bacterial species. Second, culture medium and environmental factors. Next, that is log phase or exponential phase. The duration for this phase, it is 8 hours. Sometimes this is called as log phase or logarithmic phase. Keep in mind, sometimes this phase is called as what? That is log phase or logarithmic phase. It is the period characterized by the cell doubling. Yes, it is characterized by what? That is cell doubling. The number of new bacteria appearing per unit time is proportional to the present population. What is proportion? That is the number of new bacteria appearing per unit time is directly proportional to the present population. If growth is not limited, the doubling will continue at a constant rate. So, the both number of cells and the rate of population doubles with each consecutive time period. Yes, for this type of exponential growth, the plotting exponential growth. Plotting the natural logarithm of cell number against the time, it produces the straight line. Here we can see the straight line. The slope of this line is specific growth rate of organism, and which can measure, or which is the measure of the number of divisions per cell per unit time. The actual rate of this, it is depend upon the growth condition. Yes, the actual rate, it is depend upon what? That is growth condition, and which is affected by the frequency of what? That is frequency of cell division. It is depend upon the frequency of cell division events and the probability of both daughter cells surviving. Under control condition, the cyanobacteria can double their population 4 times a day. This exponential growth cannot continue indefinitely. However, because the medium is soon depleted of nutrient and enriched with wastes. Next, that is stationary phase. The duration for this phase, it is few hours to days. This stationary phase is due to the growth limiting factor, and this is mostly depletion of the nutrient and or the formation of inhibitory products such as organic acid. Yes, this phase is due to the what? That is, this phase is due to the growth limiting factors, and this is mostly due to the depletion of what? That is nutrient and or the formation of inhibitory products such as, or for example, organic acids. An awkward but unfortunately widespread explanation is that the stationary phase results from a situation in which the growth rate and death rate have the same values. In bracket, it is, that is, newly formed cell per time is equal to drying cell is equal to what? That is drying cells per time. The newly formed cells per time is equal to what? That is drying cell per time. But this is not logical, and it is better to forget this. Next, the death of cell as a function of time is rather than unpredictable and very difficult to explain. Another not really logical explanation of this stationary phase is that isn't anymore enough space for the cells. However, under the microscope we will see that there is still plenty of water between the cells only in agar colony with densely packed cells. Space is obviously limiting. Next phase, that is decline phase. The duration for this phase, it is few hours to days. Keep in mind. Yes, what is duration for this phase? It is few hours to days. The bacteria run out of nutrients and die, although number of cells remain constant. The number of cells remain constant. Next, the decline phase is brought by exhaustion of nutrients, the accumulation of toxic products and autolytic enzymes. This decline phase is brought by exhaustion of what? Nutrient, then accumulation of toxic products and autolytic enzymes. In this phase, sometimes the small number of survivors may persist for months even after death of majority of cells. These few surviving cells probably grow at expense of nutrients released. Then synchronous growth. The bacteria grow non-synchronously is ordinary culture medium, that is, at any moment cells are present in different stage of growth cycle. Yes, what I am saying, that is, the bacteria grows non-synchronously in ordinary culture medium, that is, at the any moment of cell are present in different stage of growth cycle. When the all bacterial cells in culture medium divide simultaneously growth, thus the obtained known as synchronization growth, that is simultaneous growth. Such growth is required for what? Studying the sequence of event occur in single cell, like studies on DNA synthesis or susceptibility of cell to the lethal agent. Yes, what I am saying, such growth is required for what? Studying the sequence of event. Studying the sequence of event which is occurring during the single cell, like studies on DNA synthesis or susceptibility of cell to the lethal agent. Yes, here also we can see the growth curve of bacteria, that is lag phase, log phase, stationary phase and death phase. Yes, bacteria's growth can take place by binary fission, and during this process so many phases are happening during this phase. First, there are five types of growth curves: growth cycle, biphasic growth, maintenance of cell, exponential phase, synchronous growth, and bacterial growth in EU. First, growth cycle or growth curve. This growth curve of bacteria is also called as what? Growth cycle of bacteria. The bacterial growth is regulated by nutritional environment. I am repeating the growth curve of bacteria in another way. The bacterial growth curve is regulated by what? Nutritional environment. And if or when the suitable environment is there, that time the bacterium is incubated at its growth lead to increase in number of cells, and which allows the definite course. The growth curve has following phases: lag phase, log phase. This I already told you. This log phase is also called as what? That is logarithmic phase or exponential phase. Next, stationary phase, and last, decline phase. First, lag phase. Yes, duration for this phase it is 1 to 4 hours. The bacteria adapt themselves to growth conditions. Second, it is a period where the individual bacteria are maturing and not yet able to divide. During this phase, during the lag phase of bacterial growth cycle, the synthesis of what? RNA, enzymes, and also other molecules can occur. It means what? During this phase there is synthesis of what? Synthesis of RNA, then synthesis of enzymes, and synthesis of other molecules. And the length of this phase is depend upon what? That is bacterial species, then culture medium, and environmental factor. Then we will see the log phase. Duration for this phase it is 8 hours. Sometimes this phase is also called as what? That is log phase or logarithmic phase. It is characterized by what? That is cell doubling. Then the exponential growth cannot be continued indefinitely, however, because of the medium is soon depleted nutrients and enriched phase. Next, that is stationary phase. This phase is due to the growth limiting factor. This is the mostly the depletion of nutrients or the formation of inhibitory products, for example organic acid. Next is the decline phase. The bacteria run out of nutrient and die, although number of cells remain constant. Next, that is factors affecting on bacterial growth. This growth of bacteria is affected by many factors, for example nutrition, then concentration, and also other environmental factor. First nutrition, then concentration, then temperature, then gaseous concentration, then pH, then iron and salt concentration, then available water. We will see the next point, that is I had already discussed what, or I have covered the point, that is growth curve of bacteria, or it is also called as what? That is growth cycle of bacteria. Next point, that is factors affecting on growth of bacteria or bacterial growth. What are those factors? First, that is nutrition concentration, then temperature, then gaseous concentration, then pH, then iron and salt concentration, then available water. We will see one by one. First, that is nutrient concentration. Here we can see the graph. If the culture media is rich in growth promoting substances, then the growth of bacteria can occur faster. Yes, what I am saying, if the culture media shows presence of this culture media is rich in growth promoting substances, then the growth of bacteria is faster. And if the culture media is rich in, if the culture media is not contain the growth promoting substances or less concentration of growth promoting substances, then the bacteria having decreasing growth rate. Yes, what I am saying, if the culture media is rich in growth promoting substances, then the growth of bacteria is faster. And if the culture media is decreasing or less concentration of nutrient or the less concentration of growth promoting substances, then the growth of bacteria is not faster or it is decreasing growth rate. Then different bacteria having different nutritional requirement. Keep in mind, the different bacteria is having different nutritional requirement. Then next, with increase in the concentration of nutrition, the growth rate of bacteria increases up to the certain level, and then the growth rate is remain constant and the growth rate is remain constant irrespective of the nutritional. Here we can see the graph, that is nutrient versus specific growth rate. That is, yes, what I am saying, with increase in the concentration of nutrition, the growth rate of bacteria is increases up to the what certain limit, and then the growth rate is remains constant irrespective of the nutrition. Then the lowest temperature, then next is temperature. The lowest temperature that allows the growth is called as minimum temperature, and the highest temperature that allows the growth is called as maximum temperature. There are two different concepts or terminologies. First, that is minimum temperature, and second terminology, that is maximum temperature. Yes, what is minimum temperature? It means the lowest temperature that allows the growth of bacteria is called as minimum temperature, and the highest temperature that allows the growth of bacteria is called as maximum temperature. There is no growth below the minimum and maximum temperatures. It is important, so keep in mind. See here, there is no growth below the what, that is below the minimum temperature and and above the maximum temperature. Next, below minimum temperature, the cell membrane solidifies and it becomes stiff to transport nutrients into the cells. Hence, no growth can occur. Yes, what I am saying, below the what? Below the minimum temperature, the cell membrane is solidifies and it becomes stiff to the transport nutrient into the cell. Hence, therefore, no growth of cell takes place or no growth can occur. Then above the maximum temperature, the cellular proteins and enzymes denature, so the bacterial growth cases. Here we can see the graph, growth rate versus temperature, the maximum temperature, optimum temperature, and minimum temperature, optimum temperature, and maximum temperature. When temperature increases continuously from its minimum, the growth rate of bacteria is increases because of the rate of molecule. I will explain this graph. First, when the temperature increases continuously from its minimum, the growth rate of bacteria is also increases because of the rate of metabolic reaction increases with increasing temperatures. What is reason? Because the rate of metabolic reaction is increases with increasing temperature. Second thing, at certain temperature the growth rate become maximum. This temperature is known as optimum temperature. Yes, at certain temperature the growth rate of bacteria become maximum, and this temperature is known as or is called as optimal temperature or optimum temperature. Next, on further increase in temperature above optimal temperature or optimum temperature, the growth rate is decreases and completely cases with reaching the maximum temperature. This is all about the temperature. Next, that is pH. The pH effect on the ionic properties of the bacterial cell, so it affect the growth of bacteria. Yes, what is the effect of pH? pH affects on the ionic properties of the bacterial cells. pH affect on the ionic properties of the bacterial cells, so it affect on the growth of bacteria. Then most of the bacteria grows at neutral pH, that is 6.5 to 7.5. However, there are certain bacteria that grows at the acidic or basic pH. All of you know what is acidic, what is basic, and what is neutral. What I am saying, the most of the bacteria grows at which pH? That is neutral pH, that is 6.5 to 7.5. However, there are some certain bacteria which are grows at acidic pH or the basic pH. Yes, this is the graph which shows the growth curve versus pH, acidophile, neutrophiles, and alkaliphiles or basophiles. Then next factor, that is iron and salt. All bacteria it requires metal ion. For example, calcium, potassium, magnesium, ferrous, zinc, then manganese. For the synthesis of what? Synthesis of enzymes and proteins. Yes, I am repeating. All bacteria requires what? Metal ions. For example, calcium, potassium, magnesium, ferrous, zinc. Yes, these ions are required for what? For synthesis of enzymes and synthesis of proteins. Then most of bacteria does not require sodium chloride in media. However, they can tolerate very low concentration of salt. Yes, most of the bacteria does not require what? Sodium chloride in media. However, they can tolerate very low concentration of salt. Then there is some halophile bacteria such as Archaeobacteria that require high concentration of salt in media. Yes, exception is there. There is some halophilic bacteria, for example Archaeobacteria, that require what? High concentration of salt in their media. Next factor, that is gaseous requirement. Yes, the oxygen and carbon dioxide is important gases that affect on the growth of bacteria. Yes, which gases are important for growth of bacteria? What I am saying, that is oxygen and carbon dioxide. These are the two gases which are important for growth of bacteria. Then next, oxygen required for what? Aerobic respiration, and obligate aerobic bacteria must require O2 for their growth. For example, Mycobacterium and also Bacillus. For obligate anaerobic oxygen is obligate, the anaerobic oxygen is harmful or sometimes it is lethal. However, the facultative anaerobes can tolerate low concentration of oxygen. Then carbon dioxide is needed for what? Capnophilic bacteria such as Campylobacter and Helicobacter pylori. For example, what? Campylobacter and Helicobacter pylori. Next factor, available water. This water is available for, or it is water is most essential for growth of bacteria. This available water in culture media, it determines the rate of metabolic and physiological activity of bacteria. The available water, yes, what I am saying, this available water in culture media, it determines what? It determines the rate of metabolic activities of bacteria, and also it determines the rate of physiological activities in bacteria. Then sugar, salt and other substances are also dissolved in water, are made available for growth. This is the factors. Then what is growth? The growth is defined as the increase in the cellular constituents which leads to raise in the cells numbers. Yes, what is the definition of growth? It is required or it is important. Growth is defined as increase in the cellular constituents which leads to a rise in a cell numbers. Then microorganism, it can be reproduced by binary fission or the budding. The cells copy their DNA almost continuously and divide again and again by the process called as binary fission. So what is binary fission? The cells copy their DNA almost continuously and divide again and again. This process is called as binary fission. The binary fission is a form of what? That is asexual reproduction in single cell organism. By the process of this binary fission, which one cell divides into the two cells of the same size. Yes, the binary fission is a form of what? That is asexual reproduction in single cell organism, by which the one cells divide into the two cells in the same size. Yes, here we can see the asexual reproduction increases the population size and does not increasing the genetic diversity. Cell elongate and DNA is replicated. Then next, that is cell wall and plasma membrane being to divide. Then next, cross wall forms completely around the divide DNA and cell separate. Here we can see the process. First, cell elongation and DNA is replicated, that is cell elongation and DNA replication. Then next, cell wall and plasma membrane being to divide. It means the cell wall and plasma membranes are start to divide. And next, cell wall forms completely around divide DNA, and last, that is cell separate. Yes, growth curve, the increase in the cell number or growth, the increase in the cell number or cell growth in population is studied by analyzing the growth curve of microbial culture. In this, bacteria can grow or cultivated in liquid medium in a closed system, or also called as batch culture. So what is batch culture? It means the bacteria can grow or cultivated in a liquid medium in a closed system, or also called as a batch culture. In this method, no fresh medium is added, and hence with time the nutrient concentration decreases and the increase in the waste is seen. The bacteria are reproduced by binary fission. I already told you what is binary fission, and the growth can be plotted as a logarithm of the number of viable cells versus the time of incubation. Yes, these are the 4 phases: lag phase, log phase, stationary phase and death phase. This is all about the growth curve of bacteria or the growth cycle of bacteria and the factors affecting on the bacterial growth. This is all about the factors of this is all about the growth curve of bacteria. It is also called as what? That is growth cycle of bacteria and the factors affecting on growth of bacteria. Yes, I will stop here. Next part we will see in next lecture.